Buy it a drink and tell it it's pretty.
Live. There we go.
Don't fuck up my shit, dude.
I'm moving.
I gotta fucking shut it. Get the fuck out of my face. Jesus. Can't deal with this shit. Ow. Okay. I'm going to have to look down because it's going to be very awkward to do this the whole time to see your face during the show. So I'm going to be looking down.
Are you guys using the TV?
The what?
The TV?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to use my phone to see you because I don't think everybody wants to see all my fillings and up my nose and all that good shit.
Hold on.
Oh, my goodness. Why can't I share this right now? Why are you being a fucking dick? Oh,
yeah, it's not popping up. YouTube always pops up first.
I keep getting copy link, and I'm like, why do I want to copy the fucking link? I want to share it. So, oh wait, maybe I should get out of it first.
Ridiculousness.
Your face is ridiculous. God, leave, Miguel. Oh my God. Jeez. How's your week going, Lauren?
It's same.
Same.
At home still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oy.
Still not open up yet.
No, nobody is, or that none of the shop is.
Nope.
Damn.
The governor is a dick.
Oh yeah. Fucking governor. But that's crazy. Well, they're not gonna. Did they say when they're gonna open it all? Because I know like the bars and everything are supposed to open like today, actually.
Nope. No, nothing at all. They haven't given us a date. They were supposed to give us a date to open on June 1st. And it's already the 11th, right? 11th?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. And plus, unemployment is fucking everybody right now, including Joey. He's not getting any money for unemployment, and he only worked 2 days this week. So I'm like, oh, he was off for like 3 weeks. And I don't know, it's just frustrating. Everyone's having a rough time, and we're just kind of getting the shit end of it too.
Oh, I'm sorry, love.
Oh well.
Well, hopefully it'll work itself out. So
Yeah.
sorry. Now this is fucking me because I look down here, it's fucking delayed. Up there, it's perfect timing. I'm like, why is her mouth still moving? What's happening? I just watched you say "oh well" again.
Oh.
Sorry, my phone's lagging. I'm trying to look at you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I always interrupt you because there's a lag, and it's so annoying. Like, I figure you guys are in Vegas now. You should be able to come to my house so we can do the show at my house again.
Yeah, this is like the end of the social distancing shit. I'm done with it.
Yeah. Well, did I ever really social?
Done.
So, Jesus Christ. What the fuck I want?
I'll make us a welcome back cake.
Hey.
So, did you have a would you rather for tonight, darling?
Yeah, would you rather experience the beginning of planet Earth or the end of planet Earth? Basically, the beginning of time or witness the end of time?
Damn it. And I'm always that person who likes to ask very specific questions to see if it would apply to go with my answer. But it's like, never mind. It's probably going to be like, no, it is what it is. Fuck, I don't know. I guess
that's a good one.
I guess I'll go at the end just because I'm fucking done. I'm done. I'll go at the end. At least I'll be able to have fun before I go.
You know what? I'd like to see the beginning just so that we all know. Like, so because we can all basically just go off. Yeah, science. Science isn't always 100% accurate. Science is basically the practice of like disproving things. So
Right.
Maybe, who knows? We'll find out if I witness the beginning of time, I might notice, or witness where we all came from and what really happened. It would make me feel better about the end of time.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
Hopefully
because
they're not disappointing like, oh, we're just like a speck from a fucking meteor and we just somehow mixed with everything just right to make people.
yeah.
Okay, do we have anybody? What? Oh, shit, I'm looking up now. We've got people.
Read the comment.
It's sideways. I don't have comments, sir. I'm up here. Fuck. You're behind me. You see what I see, motherfucker?
It's Laura and Joe isn't doing our job.
Jazz.
Hey, Riggs, aren't you supposed to be producing?
Isn't that the question we have for
Someone's talking about doing their job. What the hell are you doing?
This motherfucker's back here with a leg glass fucking drinking and shit. On his messy ass bed. It smells like dudes.
Well, I'm a dude. I am relaxing and I'm partially buzzed, so I'm having a good time.
I'm glad you are, sir. I just got here. Oh, I love doing this again right now. To anybody who will listen. Oh man.
But I chose End of the World because I want to watch it all burn down. I think that'd be awesome.
Just fucking anarchy. Just watch it all fucking come to an end.
That'd be my favorite.
It's already happening. So.
I think so. I think you're right. Pretty much done.
Yeah, this shit is already burnt.
We're in that third act of the world, and we're gonna watch the end credits pretty soon. Pretty excited about that.
Are you in those end credits, Miguel?
Probably.
Jesus. Well, are you guys ready for a little bit of?
Let's do it.
Holy shit! I have been mad dogging this fucking topic for I don't know how many months, and then everything kind of went at a standstill the past couple weeks. But Lori Vallow Daybell, that crazy chick I've been talking about the past couple of months about her 2 missing kids and all these murders connected in coincidence and her anyway. So it's kind of hard to say. Like, fortunately, unfortunately, they pretty much found the children that have been missing for the past few months. We're still, like, they're still holding a lot of information back as far as what tipped them off to go back to Lori Vallow's current husband, Chad Daybell's property and actually dig in the ground, because they'd been there before in January with a warrant to search the inside of his house. But at the time, there was so much snow on the ground, you really couldn't tell if the ground had been disturbed or not, because there was fresh snow everywhere. But they had found a day before yesterday, they went and they searched the physical property itself, and somehow it knew exactly where to go to look for these little burial sites. And they found 2 separate graves, even though it looked like it was more, that they had dug up a couple, like at least 2 more areas. And they found the remains of 2 separate bodies. And then yesterday they confirmed that they were children's bodies and that there were children's items in the graves. And then the grandmother of the little boy, JJ, she actually is the only one who's come out right now to media and said, yes, they did find JJ and Tylee's bodies. And that really fucking sucks, dude. Like, I've been a little bit more of an emotional person the past couple of years. I don't know. I guess I grew a fucking conscience or a heart or something. I don't know. I guess my heart started to defrost in fucking Bakersfield. I don't know, whatever. But it was super sad because, like, a lot of people, including myself and my boyfriend and everybody, we were really hoping that this story was just so crazy that maybe these kids are on some kind of a compound somewhere, or maybe they are with, other followers of this religion that they are claiming is what's behind their rationality and the reasons for doing what they do. But they didn't. They found them on his property in Idaho, and he has been arrested. The shitty thing about it is that as of right now, they're not necessarily saying that he was a part of the murder of these children, but they're saying basically that right now he has tried to conceal and tamper with evidence that goes to a crime scene. And so that's what they're trying to get him on right now. And with that, it doesn't carry much of a sentence. It only carries 5 years per case or judgment, I guess you would say. So he could get charge. Thank you. He could get 5 years for Tylee, and he can get 5 years for JJ. And he's already been told, because I watched the whole the court thing on TV. The judge was saying that they can either run consecutively or concurrent with one another. So he may just spend 5 straight years in jail and then just be done, or get out early because of good behavior, or he may spend 10 years and possibly still get out with good behavior and just have a small fine on top of that, unless they can prove some way or another that he was actually a part of the murder and transportation of these 2 children. Mm-hmm. On top of that, because this fucking story is just so fucking weird. It's got so many twists. But one of the reasons why the prosecutor right now is really trying to get him for more than what is kind of statute law is because they wouldn't say which one or what had happened, because everything is still fresh. They're still getting all their stuff together. They don't want to release a lot so soon. But I guess one of the 2 bodies was very badly mishandled. They won't say if it was the girl or the boy, but I guess it was really messed up what had happened to one of the bodies. It was just a complete mistreatment of just a person after they'd passed. And they didn't say if it was after they'd passed, but who's to say? We don't know if anything's happened before they were murdered horrifically by these crazy fucking people. So... yeah, so right now Chad Daybell is sitting in jail, and so is his fucking wife, Lori Vallau, and they're actually in prisons that aren't too far from one another in the same area, basically. Aww. So I know, and that's so sweet. They can probably go up to the fences and wave to each other across the field or some shit. I miss you, boo.
Fucking assholes.
Yeah, wow. It's really sad. Months and months of just hoping that they will fucking somehow find these children somewhat safe and alive has pretty much come to an end, and is just very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I really don't think that there's anything they can do to bring justice for this at all. There's just no way. She may not even spend her whole fucking life in prison, and if she does, that's still not good enough. It's not good enough. I hope she gets fucked up by every chick inmate in there. I hope she gets fucked with by the guard, all this other shit. And they thought that she had, at first they thought that she actually snitched on him, because there was complaints that she had a few months back about they were recording her private conversations. And she made a big deal about it. And they're like, well, these conversations are recorded when you get on the phone. So you can't sit here and complain that we're recording your conversations. You're in prison. You don't get an excuse for that. Fuck you. And but like I was saying, at first they thought that maybe she was telling somebody over the phone, this is where the kids may be or whatever. And that was the speculation at first. But somebody else on YouTube who runs a channel, and they've been really running with this whole Lori Vallau, Chad Daybell stuff, and the Gannon Stouch case, and all of those really bad kid cases. She came out with one, I want to say it was yesterday. She somehow obtained information from the prison saying that no, she didn't snitch on him, come to find out. When she had found out that he was arrested, she was in her pod, which is their little common area, where you play cards and do all kinds of stuff outside of your cell. I guess when she found out, she threw a big fit. She started turning the pod upside down, just trashing it and ranting and raving and all this crazy shit. So she obviously didn't tell on him. Now she's freaked out because they got Chad. What are they going to get from him? Now I'm fucked. And she's fucked. I hope she gets fucked every day. I hope somebody sodomizes her ass every day. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I hope it happens. Fuck that bitch. I just don't see how you can hurt your own children. That is literally a part of you. How can you do that? My phone, so now I have to keep looking up. So
Can we have something funny, please?
Yes.
Laugh at
Let's laugh at some deaths instead of being sad about some deaths.
Okay. All right. So, Tennessee, October 11th in 2001. I'm going to go ahead and read it for you guys. 8 freshman college students were hanging around a vacant library one night when they decided it would be a thrill to leap into a small opening they thought was a laundry chute. Perhaps a few more years of college would have led them to the realization that libraries don't have laundry chutes. It was actually a trash chute feeding directly into an automatic compactor. 19-year-old Wesley Crusher was the first to jump. He enjoyed an exhilarating 3-story slide before being crushed to death in the rubbish bin below. The other students decided not to follow.
Because they actually went to class in college. So he's like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Like, have you ever been in a library, bro? Like, dude.
Apparently not. You're so cool. The library's got a laundry chute for the librarians. You're so nice.
But yeah, I like the nickname, Wesley Crusher.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You amaze me.
Human beings.
Oh my god, we're a bunch of savages. Savages. And
The devil deserves to laugh. Now, that's just retarded.
oh, Jesus. We should do another one where it's like funny things we wish would happen to Miguel, but they're kind of fucked up.
I don't like that one. I would like that not to happen to me.
Lies.
I'm afraid of dragons.
I said
In the waistbands of all of his bunnies. Just little holes to where he tries to pull him up and he gets his thumb caught and it rips a little bit. Just a little every day.
I don't like it.
we love.
I'm against that. All right, you need alcohol. I gotta go get it. Don't look at me.
Don't look at you.
Other side.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Oh my god.
No, really, that's enough.
Here.
I'm trying to get schnockered. It's too early, sir. Jesus.
Oh my job.
Oh my gosh. So in case some of you guys didn't read the title, we're talking about A Quiet Place tonight. And I think the best part of that movie was Jim Halpert. Until there was no more Jim Halpert. Oh, boobies. So,
Oh, the ending was sad. Spoiler alerts, by the way, always when we review movies.
yeah, it's like you know what we're going to talk about. So you know what you're getting into when you come into this shit.
But it spoils these.
Yeah, spill some of your diet soda.
Fine.
Fine, I'll buy you more.
Whatever.
Whatever your face. So I will, yeah, I was thinking about it on the way here because I was like, oh, I got to like mentally prepare myself for the show. And I was like, I fell asleep apparently at the end of the movie.
Oh.
And I only really remember up until the part where the little girl like wanders off to go back to the part on the bridge where the little boy had died, and she like clips the sound part of that little plane.
Okay, so so go ahead and let's talk about the beginning then.
Okay, about the beginning. Just know I'm gonna like really trail off hard after that point.
That's okay. I can finish the rest of it. Yeah, it's fresh in my mind. I watched it today.
Oh shit, okay. I can't do phone and car or really anything that's movement with. I get motion sickness. I'm a nerd. I'm sorry. And I get what they call the nose periods.
Yeah.
Like Frank. But yeah, no, it's
Bring tampons just for your nose.
you know, I guess guys used to stick tampons in the nose in like football and shit.
They were created by men, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Makeup was created by men for men. And they're like, hey, you bitches know you'd look a lot better if you wore some too. And we're like, okay.
True.
Now we're like, oh my god, I can't leave the house. I look fucking horrible. Don't like it. That's how I am anyway. But no, Jim Halpert from The Office, John Krasinski. He directed the movie, but do you know if he wrote it or not?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is a Jim Halpert movie.
I really loved it because the fact that he directed and wrote it, and also acted in it. Like, if you refer back to The Office, he does a lot of like stuff where he goes to the camera and he's like quiet, but you could see in his face like he does these like weird emotion things, and I was like, oh, you totally used that to make this movie.
No, I honestly thought it was an overall, from what I remember of it, and before I fell asleep, I thought it was an okay movie. Like, I thought the aliens looked cool. I'm assuming they're aliens, right? Not monsters or what?
I think aliens.
That's what I thought too. That like they're aliens.
Not
Kind of like, and it kind of reminded me. I didn't see all of it, but because it really like annoyed me, so I turned it off. But that Bird Box shit, it kind of reminded me of Bird Box a little bit, and I was like, oh, this is where we're going with this shit. Okay, great.
I like Bird Box.
I bet you did.
I didn't like Bird Box, to be honest. The movie was trash. The movie was bird poop.
Sandra Bullock banged the super hot black dude. Okay, great movie.
Sandra Bullock.
You know what? There's a lot of chicks like Sandra Bullock that bang a lot of awesome looking black dudes, but that don't make her a fucking hero.
That's a hero move right there.
Yeah.
Whatever. Back to the better movie, because
Kidnapping children.
she totally stole those bitches.
She's come with me and don't look. Come here, don't look. You want some candy? Don't look. Oh man, that is total stranger danger shit. I want to watch it again.
Oh my god. Go back to Quiet Place.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, I thought the movie was okay. The beginning of it was kind of slow. I was starting to get kind of antsy, like this better be good. And then the little boy on the bridge and spoiler alert, but the littlest boy is the first one that fucking gets it. Bam, out of it, and we were like, oh shit.
Yeah, because they were
traveling
in a convenience store, and they were like picking up things that they needed, like kind of like it started with day 89. They didn't. I read that they left it like that, well, starting with it already have happened, so that you can kind of picture on your own what happened before that. I guess it kind of leaves it open, but who knows? That I haven't seen the second one, so I don't know if they explain it or not.
The second one comes out in September, so it will be this year, but it's not supposed to come out until September, I guess. So.
Oh, okay. I thought it came out already.
I did too, honestly, because there's been trailers for it like friggin' nuts on everything. So I did too. I thought it was like right when I went to go do the post, I was like, let me make sure my shit's straight before I post it. And then I was like, oh, this doesn't come out until September. That's why I was like, we're going to do this review in anticipation of the second one. Maybe anticipation, I don't know, because I didn't really care for it that much. I mean, it was good. It was good for the most part. But it's not, obviously I didn't remember a whole lot of it, and I fell asleep. So that's not a good sign for me. So.
I personally really liked it. I liked I don't know, I think it's because I'm a stoner, and I get like really anxious, like that little tiny bit of like paranoia, and I'm like, it makes it good for horror movies and stuff.
Oh, see, I laugh at that shit. Like my friend and I, we used to go see a horror
stupid for sure, but I don't know. This one kind of made me like so quiet. I'm like, oh, the little boy. Oh my god. I'm like, the kid. No.
Don't do it, Timmy. Don't do it. My best friend and I, it was a tradition for us every year to go see a horror movie at Christmas time. Mm-hmm. So we would go, and I don't think she was raised on horror movies, really. I think she got into it later in life, because we're sitting there, and I'm like, and something happens, and she'll jump and like squeak and shit, and I'll go, and we just start laughing at her like, that was not even scary. What are you talking about? She's like, and I'm like, oh, you're that person. This is gonna be fun. So every year I make fun of her. When we go to see scary movies, like, you can jump and grab me again. Let me hold you. Can't tell you it's okay. They can't get you. She's funny like that. So, yeah. But has anybody else seen it, by the way? A Quiet Place is what we're talking about. So let us know what you guys think about it. Lauren likes it. I'm kind of meh on it. What did you think, Miguel?
I liked it. I enjoyed it. It's just the fact that the end was kind of kind of quick for me, but that kind of left it open for part 2, which I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I want you guys to get a little more into it before I kind of give out, but I was super bummed the little boy died like right in the beginning.
I know, but the way it happened, it was like a oh shit, like holy shit, they just straight snatched that little boy. He's gone now.
I think it made the movie feel more high stakes, you know?
And then
especially because they killed a kid. Normally they don't kill kids in certain movies.
Especially not right off the fucking bat. Usually it's some big titty blonde bitch running in the woods or something like that. Like fucking in a car and they're like, get them. But then I thought, I started talking shit after that because it was like, okay, the little boy's gone, right? Like alien monster things got him. Mm-hmm. And then it like kind of goes down to the basement and they're just kind of doing their thing and she's doing laundry and she's fucking pregnant again. It's like, oh, don't worry, you're replaceable. We're just sad because we're fattening you up to eat. So it's like, fuck, you guys did not wait long for another one.
Well, it was a year later.
Yeah, 9 months. So 9 months is all it takes to have a baby.
That's a pretty good time to wait, I guess.
They probably had some sad fucking.
Grieve sex.
Grieving sex, yeah.
So sad, you're so sad because we neglected our child at a time like this that they got eaten. Let's make another one.
No, it was the older sister's fault.
Oh yeah, let's blame the little fucking kid. No, I got that. No, I was like, what the fuck too? Because then later on, she's like, oh, I could have carried him, and I'm like, yeah, bitch, why didn't you? I mean, I understand you guys are probably stressed out. You're tired. You had a weak lax moment, but you still should have been on fucking top of it. That's like being at fucking Disneyland and you're tired from walking around all day, and Timmy fucking runs off to get on the fucking Small World ride, and you don't even know it. Like, watch your fucking kids.
Yeah.
He was sitting there for a hot minute.
The older sister, though, gave him the toy that made the noise. She was there when the parents said no, and she gave it to him anyway. So she's part of the reason why, he got killed. He was a 4-year-old. He was older. Like, she knew better. Especially she knew, like, it's dangerous.
That's true. But I mean, like, I guess what I mean is, like, they got so far, like, they were, like, way far ahead. And he was, like, stopped on the bridge. He's like, it's like, where the fuck did you get that? Why weren't we looking back to check to see if you guys were still behind us? Because if we would have looked sooner, we would have seen you fiddling with something you weren't supposed to have.
I would have personally kept the little one in between the adults.
Yes, or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch your fucking kids. This is not a legit time. Like, letting them wander off, if you will.
And you can tell that they, throughout the movie, you can tell that they blame themselves. And they're like, shit, we fucked up. And, like, now our kid's dead.
I would have used them like distractions and like tied their shoes together and make them scream real loud while I got away.
They can't scream. You can't make any noises.
That's what I would have made the kids do that so I could run away. Yes.
Oh my god.
That's why you leave them behind you.
That's why I live.
So you can get further past without having to run past any monster alien things. Oh my lord. Yeah. So that movie is okay from what I saw and remembered of it.
But after the death, and then we go to her being pregnant. Kind of stuff. Yeah.
And it's like, if you guys know you're gonna have sex, and it's like The Walking Dead, where you're just roaming around from town to town, and you're going to the
pharmacy that they were in.
Great fucking covers, dude. Fuck it. See, I would not be trying to bring a fucking child into the world in those circumstances at all whatsoever. I'd be like, motherfucker, don't touch me. You got a hand, I got a hand. We can work this out. Like, don't even tempt this shit. Was not trying to bring a fucking baby in this shit.
Well, still, even though she was in a pharmacy looking at pills in the beginning, she could have grabbed some fucking birth control.
Exactly. Something, man. Something that should take a long time to expire. You are fine. Pick up the newest one on the shelf. Look at the stock. It's all rotated. Just fucking pick it up.
Oh, man. Jim.
Damn it, Jim. You put my effects in Jello again. Yeah, my stapler and Jello again.
Oh my god.
I love The Office. That's my favorite fucking show. I got JD into it not that long ago. And he's all butthurt because I was like, I'm going to watch it from beginning to end because as much as I like the show, I didn't see the last half of the last season. So I was like, I'm going to watch it.
Probably like 4 or 5 times. And I listened to the podcast that Pam and Angela do. Jenna Fisher and Angela Kinsley. I listened to their podcast where they go over each episode and they talk about behind the scenes shit.
Really?
It's really cool. Yeah, it's a good one. And they're really like PC and they're kind of like, oh my god, like, and it's kind of, but that's their personality. They're older. I don't know. It's just.
Oh my god! Did you have cold yesterday? And this is
not just like that. They're like older ladies. They're like they remind me of like my aunt, like my older aunts, or like my mom.
Oh my gosh! You know what though? I will say I did like Angela in The Office. She was like a bitch, but I kind of liked her. She
was probably one of the most reasonable ones.
Yeah,
like, I don't know. Well, maybe we should do an Office episode.
That would be fun, actually. Because you know what my favorite characters are? Creed and Kevin. Kevin and Creed are like my favorite fucking characters. Because Creed is so fucking weird and out there. And he was actually like famous and in a band like way back then. And it's funny how they'll like, I know we're getting off topic. I'm sorry. My first drink in a little while. So, you know, they put him in musical situations and shit off and on. And it's just funny. So, and it's just weirdness that they fuck with Creed too. So. Okay, questions, comments, concerns, Miguel?
I've never seen The Office other than a little clip it, and I didn't like it. So
I didn't ask for yours, motherfucker. I said the people who are watching.
The comments are right there.
I see that. Do your damn job.
But they're right there.
Oh my god, I can't.
Yeah, you're the producer. What the fuck, man?
I'm producing. I'm getting super drunk in this chair over here. That's what I'm producing.
Well, good for you.
Intoxication. You know what, motherfucker? You've been sipping on that thing since I fucking showed up, and you're barely halfway through the knee.
It's really,
fuck that shit.
It's 100 ounces.
Fucking creamy and river. You can't put it in anyways.
I do want to check out this film Darlene's talking about, a cheesy film called It Alive. Bad flick about medical. I think I've seen that before. And
it's
I think
the plane
I love
one,
it.
right?
What?
Is it the plane one?
The plane?
Yeah. Not Alive, but it's like a funny version of the plane one where they cannibalize each other, the Donner Party. No? Or wait, was the Donner Party the fucking... Never mind, shut up, anyway.
Oh my god. Okay, Joe's not allowed to have more alcohol. Lauren, can you just talk to us, Joe, because Joe's lost her mind.
Did I have one in the first place? You're welcome.
Solid. No, It Alive, oh my goodness. If I could remember it right now. I just remember that name, and I remember liking it. That's all I can remember. But Darlene, you're absolutely right. We should check that one out, too. But back to A Quiet Place real quick. Still a little off topic, but still relevant. There's a movie on Netflix that came out not too long ago with the same feel of it. With, oh my goodness, I forget his name, but he's a really good actor. It basically follows the same kind of premise, where these monsters find sound, but they're these tiny, like little flying bat-looking things. And his daughter is deaf, and instead of it being like trying to make her hearing aid like they are in this one, they kind of have her teach everybody sign language, and it shows the beginning of a pandemic like this. And it has a lot of the same feels to it. But this movie was actually made 4 years prior to A Quiet Place, but distribution never came along, so it got pushed back to afterwards. And now everyone's like calling it a ripoff or like a repeat of the same movie when they actually did it first. So like nothing to take away from A Quiet Place because it's still good and like they did a good job telling a scary story with like no dialogue. But this other movie technically did it first.
Fucking bastards.
So I'm gonna look up the name real quick. I'm gonna check that out and then I'll get back to you guys, right?
Whatever. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so what happened next? I'm drawing a blank.
Where were we? Where did we leave off?
Where were we, Miguel?
the last thing I brought up, I'm sorry, was after her pregnancy, and then teaching the daughter and whatnot about like how to survive during all this.
Oh yeah, because she was arguing about she wanted to go with the dad, and now more's coming back. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so they have this full, like, they found an abandoned farm, and so they're, like, self-sustaining. Like, they show how they live. Like, they don't use silverware. They have, like, they use sand everywhere to walk on, where do they get the sand? From the riverbed, maybe?
Maybe.
Just
They
drive
might
it and use it, yeah. And they have, like, baskets where they catch fish, and, it's cool how they use the waterfall to be able to like they showed that to be able to make a loud sound you have to have something masking it, like something louder masking. Like I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Like,
that's actually pretty
really cool.
One of the few I thought there was a lot of plot holes in the movie, but I thought that part was really smart. I'm like, oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah, I like that part. And
Yeah.
so yeah, they don't have like a washer and dryer. I mean, I'm sure they work because electricity works, but they can't use the washer and dryer because they make noise. So she washes like super slow.
Oh, so
like,
it doesn't oscillate and make all that noise?
Yeah. Crazy how they do all that shit. Oh man, yeah. There's a lot of like physical acting they had to do.
Oh yeah.
Because there's no, and like facial acting.
Yeah.
Because there's no dialogue really. So I thought that was pretty cool.
I think that's what was kind of getting me about the beginning of it, is because they were so quiet and being like, yeah, I like to watch the visual and try to get an idea what's going on around them, but it was just like, shh, be quiet, keep walking, just be quiet and keep walking. I'm like, can we get to why the fuck we're trying to be quiet and keep walking right now? Like, please, because I'm kind of losing interest. I don't know. I have like this weird ADD shit where I'm just like, oh, look, a bird.
And yeah, you wouldn't watch Bird Box, huh?
No, because that shit was boring as fuck. So.
Real quick,
Yeah.
it was The Silence is the other one on Netflix, and the actor I was thinking of was Stanley Tucci.
Oh, that's what JD was confused about, because I think I said, oh, I literally just, when you suggested it for the week, I said that's what, we literally just watched that last night, and JD thought we'd already seen it and said it was stupid. He was thinking about that movie, Silence, and he was like, oh, that movie's fucking stupid. I'm like, we haven't seen this movie yet, dude. We haven't seen the trailers for the second one. We haven't seen this one. He's like, no, and then he looks it up and he goes, this one, right? I was like, no, it's got fucking Jim from The Office, and he's looking at it, goes, oh, what's similar to that one? So I'm like, whatever, dude, like, shut the fuck up and put the movie on.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that's what I was talking about when I was telling you guys, like, he thinks we've already seen it.
Oh my goodness.
Into it.
Okay, so their last name is the Abbotts, and then the dad, his name is Lee, and then the son, I forgot his name. Anyway, Lee and his kid are out in the woods, and they're on their way back home, and there's this old guy out in the woods, and his wife was like laying dead on the ground, and her intestines were all out, and he was sitting quiet for a minute, the old man, and then all of a sudden, like, he just screams because he's upset because his wife is dead and he just wants to die.
Yeah. But
Lee is like, come on, don't fucking do that shit, dude, like, please.
Yeah, he's like, out of nowhere, and it's like, fuck.
So now they have to run as fast as they can. Scary shit.
Not to discredit the movie or anything, but
yeah,
the waterfall scene where he teaches his son, okay, if something's louder around you, you can be a little louder. So let's scream at the waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck did you just move next to the waterfall?
I was thinking that. I was like, this is the fucking plot hole. Why wouldn't you move there then, or somewhere close to it, like at the bottom of the? under the waterfall, but off to the side because there's all that noise. You're less likely to be heard because of the water movement. But it's like, no, we're just gonna go down there and go fucking fishing, and we can scream randomly if we want to. And it's like, that's are fucking dumb.
The whole family over there,
Right
she
there.
get water birth.
Water birth, shut up, Miguel.
I'm just saying, you could have lived next to a waterfall. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, like that would be gorgeous to see every fucking morning you woke up. Oh,
Let's go to
whatever.
this dreary ass farm out of Left 4 Dead.
In fucking anarchy and fucking apocalyptic times, where the fuck this shit is going on.
Maybe that's why I never liked The Office. It's Jim's fucking retarded.
You take that back.
No.
You take that back, sir.
No.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry, Lauren, but yeah.
You're not sorry. You're not sorry. You
I
are
had to
not
throw that
sorry. Do you believe this hatefulness right now? Fuck this guy.
What are you drinking?
The blackberry boublage. That one and the mango are my favorites.
Ooh, man.
Oh, the melon. She got the She got the vine for the night and the bubbly for the bubbly.
I give myself 2 nights a week.
I like it. I like it.
So I made almost paleo cookies last night, and so I'm having a couple drinks of wine tonight.
There you go.
So that's my 2 nights a week.
There you go.
Fuck yeah.
Why do
I lost 4 pounds. I'm doing good.
need
Supposed to be a
that?
front line. Oh, you do need that.
Do I?
Yeah, your face
No
is
one
right
wants to see my fucking face, Miguel. This is the lighting I have tonight. Where the fuck am I? Right there.
now.
This is.
Why do you throw a ten
How do you turn this off?
There's a button on it.
Where is the button? Oh, right there. Oh wait. Sorry. That reminds me of being back in the Bay Area. Sorry. Oh yeah. So yeah. This movie, I would give this movie 4 ghouls out of 10. 6 ghouls out of 10. I'll be a little nice. 6 ghouls out of 10.
What?
Yeah.
I'd give it a good 9 or 8 out of 10 at least. At the very least 8.
8.
Yeah. Thank you, Lauren, with your more refined movie palette. Appreciate it.
What? Stupid.
Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. I can't let us go for a full hour because I'm running off my phone's internet.
Oh yeah, internet
and it's
here
about to
sucks.
kill me. Like it's
Oh shit.
the hotel sucks dick.
Ooh.
So I love this hotel. Don't get me wrong. I love the hotel. Internet here is terrible. So I've been using my hotspot, and it literally told me I've gone over my hotspot twice now. So not great. Not great on my part. I do want to say I want to do more of these kind of movie stuff because I honestly really like A Quiet Place, and there's like 3 movies I want you guys to watch, and one of them called Extinction, and it's on Netflix right now, with Little Puppet from Next Friday. I love that guy.
Oh, you flippy. Okay.
And there's 2 others that the names escape me, but I can tell you the premise is gonna take too long.
Mm-hmm.
But these are like really good newer horror movies. Like I know everyone's like, oh, newer horror movies are kind of getting mainstream and they lose that feel, and now they're just kind of getting commercialized. Now there's still a lot of great horror movies out there.
There are.
Even if they're bigger productions, not just indie horror movies that are great. Big productions are good too still. So I would love to touch bases with you guys on those as well. And that's all I'm going to say.
Absolutely. No, I'm down for more movies as long as I don't fall asleep and they keep my interest. Otherwise, you're only gonna get this much out of me. I was like, I don't know. I didn't fucking like it and I fell asleep.
You
Sorry.
jabroni face. Oh my goodness.
You're fucking jabroni face, bro.
Lauren, I miss you, and we'll see you next week then. Yeah, we'll do this live from now on.
Yeah.
No more of this. I mean, I love the internet. Don't get me wrong, but no more of us over the internet. It's us in person.
Yeah. The delay, I don't know. I feel like I'm not as close as I used to be with you guys because we don't see each other now. It's kind of a bummer.
I miss you.
I miss you guys too.
No, enough of this. Take that, Corona.
Take that, Corona! Stupid bed virus, fuck you.
Fake virus.
Fake bed virus.
The government said, oh, you know, you don't have to practice social distancing if you're protesting. What the fuck? What?
Or if you leave
Yeah.
in my company, you eat potatoes and wash your hands with vodka. Everything is fine.
That's how we're going to be talking in a few years. When the governments take over.
When dictator Trump has finally arrived to his throne, oh, we'll be great in the world.
Yeah, don't forget, it's all his
I'm just
fault.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Anyway, all right, guys.
All right.
Wrap it up for me.
All righty, guys. Make sure you guys check out our Instaham, our UFace, and our UsTubes. Girls More and Gin. Got a lot of different shit going on, different shit. And yeah, we love you guys. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.